everyone, welcome back to RG Gaming. So, Sonic Movie 3 just dropped their second trailer.
Exciting.
Yeah,
exciting.
I know, it's really cool. And
very
yeah,
exciting.
it's gonna be cool. So, I have like 16 points.
Well, we'll see.
16 points about it. We'll see if we can see them all. So one, Tails looks like Detective Pikachu.
Yeah, that was hilarious.
Which is also a live action.
Bringing that into the fold
cool.
is kind of funny, and I mean, I think one of the things that's cool about it is now you're linking two different universes together.
Yeah.
Which is pretty dope.
My theory about Team Dark being like Team Rocket and trying to steal Tails because Tails looks like Pikachu.
Probably far out there, but you never.
But
it's
closer. It's closer than it was before.
The better thing is, are they linking Nintendo and Sega worlds together?
Very true. That's what I'm excited. I want to see if they're Super Smash Bros. Movie.
Who knows at this point,
or
right?
like Mario. They sold Mario and Sonic at the Olympics, right?
They can't make
done.
it. Yeah,
they can't make a movie out of that, I don't think. All right, Gerald's alive.
Yeah, we kind of saw that in the first trailer. Yeah, he was going to be part of it, which is an interesting concept, bringing in somebody else.
So, for more context, Gerald was executed in the games, meaning he's dead.
Dead.
Yeah.
Dead.
The government killed him. That's pretty much what happened. The government killed him when they found out what he did with Shadow. So him being alive's
it's pretty interesting. I mean,
yeah,
it's
strange. That was part of the reason. So pretty much, I think Gerald was going to be executed, and he altered Shadow's memories so Shadow would get revenge. I believe that's what happened. So him being alive.
Maybe it was made to look like he was being executed, but in the end,
yeah, it's a weird tie-in. So I know you said absolutely when you saw it, but do you think we'll get Shadow's full backstory? Because Black Doom has not been seen at all, and supposedly he has like DNA from him or something. So
there are those backstory things. I don't know if we watched all the little cartoon things that came out, so maybe there's more in there.
Yeah.
Will we get all of his story tied into Black Doom? Probably not. I don't think they're gonna go that deep. So
we won't get his full backstory, but we'll definitely get the whole Maria.
Not now. Maybe Sonic Movie 4. Maybe there'll be a Shadow TV series.
That'd be really cool. Yeah.
A little darker.
Well,
a little edgier.
Supposedly there's a surprise character, though. I mean,
could be Black Doom at
Black
the
Doom
end
would be a surprise character.
And that would be a real surprise.
That would be a real surprise. No, I don't know if anybody else has brought this up. We might be the first.
And I mean, you never know. Amy fans will cry.
Not another
Black Doom before Amy. It's okay. It's okay.
It's fine.
No one wants Amy. Okay, keep going.
Okay. Do you think Shadow will die or be presumed dead like in Sonic Adventure 2?
I don't think so.
You don't think he'll be dead?
I don't think it's going to go that dark, no. I think it's going to be more or less either it looks like the entire group of them are dying and are transported to like a different dimension / portal or something strange like that, where then Sonic Movie 4 picks up there, and then new characters like Amy and maybe Rouge and others could be implemented in because they'll be in a distant land, distant world. But other than that, no, I don't think any of them are going to die or seem to be dead.
Yeah, well, in the game, Shadow died, and then he came back in Sonic Heroes, and Rouge was the one that found him.
No, I know, but I feel like maybe they could have maybe he alone gets banished off into somewhere, and then maybe Rouge will be the character at the end that comes out, and then that connection is made. But I don't know. I think it's gonna. I think they're gonna take like the Sonic Adventure movies and everything and kind of meld them together, where he doesn't die, but then in the end things happen. Changes.
I think it'd be cool if the intro to Team Sonic Heroes or Team Dark, how Rouge like finds him in like this thing. The box. That would be a cool post-credit scene.
Yeah, I mean, you never know. There could be something like that. I mean, it's gonna be interesting to see how everything plays out, and when we get into see what happens for Sonic Movie 4. I mean, it's gonna be pretty cool.
So Tails has a jetpack.
Yeah, I don't
know.
Got
wings.
I don't know how I feel about that.
Yeah.
I feel like it's pretty cool because it's showing like, okay, obviously Sonic's super fast.
Sky.
Sonic super fast. So because of that, it's kind of making that connection that Tails has to go fast, and maybe he can't
Mm.
fly that fast on his own yet. But then it's weird because then Knuckles is basically running that fast, and he
Yeah,
doesn't have a
and
jetpack, so it kind of takes away.
Sonic speed, but
No,
then
no, no, no. Takes away Tails' speed if he needs a
yeah, that's very true.
jetpack, and
But again, I'm just
he
thinking
doesn't.
Sky Paw Patrol. See
Yeah, I know
that?
there
See that? The
was
little
there
wings
was a
and
silly.
jetpack.
That is a kind of silly
It's a
connection.
silly
Yes.
connection, but that's the first thing I thought of was that. And you know, in the comics, Tails named his son Sky, so
Maybe you
maybe
have some
connection.
Sega people here who really thought that
Paw
connection
Patrol.
through.
Paw Patrol.
Who knows?
Um, they blew up the moon.
Yeah, that was very
That was
cool,
so cool.
man. That
Just
was
like
kind
they
of
blew
like
up the
they
moon in the
cut the
game.
moon in half, and
Mhm.
I wonder if we could get like a Sonic Boom reference in there where they got to run around the world and stop the asteroids from falling and stuff like that.
Oh,
And
that'd
maybe
be cool.
that
That'd be cool. That'd
because
be cool.
otherwise it's kind of weird that you blew up the moon because where are all those fragmented pieces gonna go? Like
I
people
don't
are
know.
gonna die.
I think they tried. I think that was the purpose.
I know,
I
but I'm
think that
just
was the purpose.
saying.
I think they wanted to kill people. Yeah, they blew up the moon. That was fun.
Very Star Wars Death Star,
Yeah.
Star Base Killer.
Yeah. Yeah. That was just interesting. I mean, it
Yeah.
happened in the game, I believe. It definitely happened in Sonic X. Okay, so Gerald's alive, and we know Gerald was killed.
Mm-hmm. Or we think he was killed.
Well, we think he was killed. I'm pretty sure he was killed. Could Maria be alive if Gerald is alive? If Gerald, who was dead in the games, is alive, and Maria, who's dead in the games, does that mean she could technically be alive?
Possibly.
Yeah.
They're possibly Shadow's memory being altered for her to die would
Hmm.
make sense if he then wants to turn around and get revenge on the world for killing her. If
Right.
she's still alive, then that makes the connection back in that okay, like you were just completely manipulated from the beginning.
Right.
And it would be a cool twist if she shows up older.
Yeah.
Like say
I think she'd be 62.
well, okay. So
Yeah.
let's just say whatever age she is, whether she's 62 or 42 or 32, if she's the one that convinces Shadow to stop the destruction.
Mm. I think I have that as a question somewhere. Yeah.
That would be cool.
That'd be really cool. Well, because I believe at the end of Sonic Movie 2, Wade's on a scooter. He's like, "Hey, Maria."
Yeah, I know. I do remember
I'm just
that
like,
one. So that could be a
hello.
tie-in, and I
That could
mean
be Maria.
that could be
The Maria famous.
it could be, but we just that remains to be seen. I mean, that
Yeah.
would be a really cool like plot twist that like his mind being altered to just get revenge would come to fruition right
Yeah.
there through, and then the transition from him being to destroying the world to possibly destroying Eggman would be good.
Yeah.
And who knows if Jim Carrey doesn't want to play Eggman anymore, this would be a good segue into maybe Eggman dying.
Yeah.
And then maybe Black Doom comes back in Sonic Movie 4 or something like that. Who
Yeah.
knows? I mean,
Who
it's gonna be
knows?
tough to replace Jim Carrey if there is
Yeah.
a 4
Yeah.
and he doesn't want to, and he stays in retirement.
Yeah. Okay. Is Wade in the movie? If
I
so,
don't think he's gonna play a major character role.
If
I think
so-
he'll be there.
okay, and if so, are him and Knuckles still close?
I would assume they're
From
still buddies
Knuckles.
and pals since everything that happened for the Knuckles show.
Yeah.
But as we could see just from the trailers, there doesn't seem to be a ton of stuff happening in Green Hill. Right? It seems like they're kind of more spread out. Looks more city-ish. So
Yeah.
maybe Wade has a couple cameo. I don't mean cameo appearances, but like maybe like some small appearances in
Beginning
Green
of the
Hill.
movie and movie.
Yeah,
Yeah.
maybe a little bit in the beginning, middle, and end where there's some things that show up. Maybe
Yeah.
he helps out in one way or another.
Maybe
but
they call him at some point or something.
or
know?
or he's
Yeah.
holding the fort down in Green Hill while
Right.
Donut
Just
Lord
like-
is doing his donut
Just
thing.
like the first Sonic movie. Remember they called Wade on like the
Yeah,
telephone because he
yep.
was in charge while Tom was running from Eggman.
That's what I'm thinking.
Something like that, yeah.
that.
Okay.
Well, hey, who knows? Maybe he stayed in Las Vegas and is a bowler now.
Yeah, who knows? Has it been months, weeks, or years since Sonic Movie 2?
That is a really, really, really good question. I don't know if
They
we'll
don't make it
get
clear.
100% definitive answer.
Right.
It's one of those where if you look at Eggman in the beginning and starting to put the weight on and sitting there eating pizza and doing nothing, you have to assume it's been at least 5, 6, 7 months since the
Yeah.
last one, at least at minimum, because
I was
he's
gonna
just
say
kind of
months or years, but then I figured I'd throw weeks in there too. But I definitely think it's been at least a couple months.
yeah, definitely been months. But I
At
mean,
least.
I think we'll find out early on how long it's been. I think
Yeah.
they'll let us know because it would be silly not to
Well,
kind of
I
give
don't.
some informalish timeline.
It'll be informal. I don't think they'll say it's been 3 weeks and
No,
7 months
I
or
don't think they're gonna
since
have
blank.
that, but I think it could be something
Yeah.
like, hey, Knuckles has been 6 months since your thing in
Yeah. Hey
Las
Knuckles, how
Vegas.
was your thing in Vegas? You going back? I heard it's coming around again this year or something.
Something like that.
Right. Yeah.
There has to be some reflection, or maybe it'll be Eggman, like I've been sitting around for 7 months and doing nothing.
Right.
We'll figure
It
something
won't
out.
be super formal. I don't think.
So it'll be
All right.
kind of whatever. Yeah.
Yeah. Chaos Emeralds. Someone has a picture. I found a picture on Reddit. I think the person was Nate the Derpy, and it looks like the 7 Chaos Emeralds are reflected in Sonic's eye.
Well, we know they exist in the
We do
universe
know they
because he
exist.
had them last movie.
Right.
So I mean, I'm assuming maybe it's a quest to get those to defeat
Maybe
Shadow,
Shadow has them.
and maybe they have to either take him back from Eggman gets him, or maybe now they just have to go back and find them
Yeah.
because they don't know. They
Well,
kind of hid him away or
I
something.
believe Shadow needs a Chaos Emerald to do Chaos Control, which he was seen doing in the first trailer.
Yeah,
So, yeah,
there's going to be something going on
yeah.
there. So I think they're going to
Yeah.
have to quest to get those, or I mean, obviously they had them at the end of Sonic movie
Yeah, they
2.
had
I
right.
don't know
They
what
put them into the
happened.
Master Emerald, right?
Yeah,
That was interesting.
so I wonder if that means that Eggman and Shadow and them are trying to steal it, or if it's just Sonic and Knuckles and Tails trying to
Right.
get it. And who knows?
I mean,
Maybe they gave it to
yeah.
Gun, and Gun's got it locked up somewhere, and they got to
Right.
get it from Gun at this point
And then
in time.
Shadow broke into Gun and stole them or something, because that sounds like something that would happen.
Yeah, definitely. There's something
Shadow hates
because we
Gun.
know they're there
Oh
because
yeah.
we know Tom's there and
We know
Tom's on the
Tom
ground,
and
possibly
Maddie,
dying.
and I think
Rachel.
Rachel and her husband. I forget his name. They were all dressed up
Yeah.
as like gun agents, right?
Yes, they were.
Well, her husband was a gun agent, right? So
Beforehand, yeah. So they're
Yeah.
all part of it.
They're all
trying
part
to
of
work
it.
with Gunn to get more Olive Garden gift cards because it's not about saving the world for
No,
them.
they
It's
don't
about
all
Olive
go-
Garden gift cards.
exactly.
Like endless pasta and breadsticks. They're on board for that and
Yeah.
that only.
Or
So-
they're pretending to be gun agents for Sonic, because Sonic's like, hey, can you guys help me with this super important mission? And I don't think Tom and Maddie said yes right away. I definitely think there had to have been more convincing.
Yes, they said yes to go to Olive Garden. That clip. Do you want to go to Olive Garden? Yes. And you stand up. It wasn't, do you want to help save the world? And it wasn't only till after they got to Olive Garden that they dropped the ball on them that it's time to save the world.
Okay.
Olive Garden's getting tons of play. They should sponsor us for this video.
Yeah, Olive Garden. Have I?
Endless
Yeah.
breadsticks.
Okay. Yeah.
Go
no.
get some.
Meanwhile, they're like, will you help us save the world? No. Will you go to Olive Garden with us? Yes, let's do it. It was actually that. That was the conversation. Okay.
Yeah.
Lots of people. You remember his world from Sonic 06, the song?
Yes.
Yeah. Lots of people said that they thought they heard a remix of that in the trailer. How would you feel about that?
I think I'd feel amazed by that because I did read somewhere, I think on Nintendo Life, that this Team Sonic was looking into doing more remakes of older games, and
Right.
Sonic 06 was one of them that they threw out there. Like
Mhm.
there's nothing confirmed here,
I always
folks. So
wanted a
don't
remake of 06.
don't go thinking that URG Gaming is confirming the fact that Sonic 06 is going to remake, because that's not the fact as of yet. But it's something the Sonic team was looking into. So
Yeah,
because
no,
of
that'd
that,
be cool.
dropping some musics and this and that from Sonic 06, that would be pretty cool,
Yeah.
because then maybe that's just trying to get fans hyped up.
Yeah,
to
and
say,
it's an upbeat, fast
"Hey,
song.
this is
It'd
coming
be
down
good
the line."
for a movie.
It'd be pretty cool too if they had some like Elise character in there too somewhere, like randomly, you know.
Well,
Like
I
maybe,
think
maybe it should be the Olive Garden server. It could be Elise, and then hey, she brings
just-
breadsticks. I love Elise, and then it'd be a great.
yeah, exactly. That's
catch-in.
that's it. They yeah, okay. That would be cool, because I think on Zillow, like, the name was like Amy Rose, who was selling a house or something in the first or second movie or something like that. So
Mhm.
if like they went to like a restaurant or something and like the name tag was Elise or something, that'd just be a cool reference that's thrown in there that's not like too serious. All
Yeah.
right. I know we already talked about this, but Amy.
I don't. So here's the thing. I don't think she's gonna be in the movie. Um, as of right now, I don't think she's gonna be the secret character possibly revealed at the end of the movie. Now, obviously, that could change, and the one thing I think that could change that is if they do somehow get transported either through rings, like Sonic throws a ring, or someone else has a power, whether it's Shadow or Eggman, something to
Yeah.
move them out of the world to save it. Maybe that's Sonic and Tails and Knuckles as sacrifices. They have to give up being here with like Tom and Earth and the friends that they've made here, and they're transported back to like
Yeah.
Green Hill Zone
Or maybe
or
Sato or Gerald or something.
Mobius.
Maybe Sato or Gerald or Eggman or something have a connection to Amy.
They might
You know,
but I just feel like
Amy's the
I don't
villain.
feel like she fits in right now from what
I
we
don't
see, and
either. I really don't.
the motif is kind of right now a little bit darker.
Yeah, Amy's not.
After Sonic Movie 1,
Yeah.
maybe even after Sonic Movie 2, there could have been something, but this just seems like it's going down a darker path now.
Yeah.
Unless something happens, like you said, like Shadow meets Maria, finds out he's being brainwashed and everything else, and then turns back around and begins to turn to the good side. Maybe then at the end of the movie, it's all happy-go-lucky, cheerful flowers and everything. Then Amy pops up,
Flowers. Mhm.
but
All right. So Funko Pop apparently posted something, and Cream was labeled as a Sonic Movie 3 doll.
I don't know.
I don't know.
Strange
That was
Funko
so
Pop
weird. Like, come on.
picture.
And someone was pointing out Knuckles wasn't even in the picture.
Yeah,
It was two
so
Sonic, Shadow, Tails, and Cream.
yeah,
That was
makes
weird.
that makes me feel like it was just like
Yeah.
it has no connection to the movie. Like the Sonic Movie 3
Actually, Knuckles
theme was
dies
there.
and Cream takes his place. Actually,
Oh god, that would be hideous.
you would hate that.
But I'm done.
And
But
then there's another Sonic clone.
yeah, that's
Yeah,
just
no,
weird.
it was
I mean,
weird.
unless,
It was weird.
unless
I don't
think
trust
you
it.
brought it up earlier. Unless it's gonna be the character at the end is going to be like Metal Sonic, and that's why you'd have like a Funko with two Sonics. But it still doesn't make any sense because you have no Knuckles. Like, I mean,
Yeah.
if there was a Knuckles and then all the other characters and then Cream, it'd be like, oh gosh, did Funko just ruin the drop? At
Yeah,
the end of the
that's
movie?
what people were saying. Like,
But I don't
really,
think
Funko?
so.
Is this it?
I
Like,
I
are
don't
you
think
spoiling
so.
this? I don't think they are.
I
think
hope
that's
not.
wrong.
I mean, I hope
I
not.
don't hate Cream.
I hope.
don't hate Cream, but
Yeah,
yeah.
it's just
Fans
funny.
would go crazy.
I hope other people like. I hope even like McDonald's gets like a Happy Meal with like the Sonic characters.
They do.
They
did.
Yeah,
I believe.
But I hope they just randomly throw in like I don't know, like Big or something like that, and people are like, oh my god, Big's gotta be the end character.
People think Big's in Sonic Movie 3. I've seen a ton of people thinking Big's in it, and I don't understand why. But that was, I think, before any of the trailers for some reason.
Yeah, but I mean, I'm just saying it would be cool if other companies started dropping like their own like Sonic Movie 3 stuff and then threw in rando characters.
People,
and then people
would be
like,
so
wait,
mad.
Swifty the Shrew? Why is he coming back?
Manic.
You know what I
Sonya,
mean? And
hello.
then and then people would just be like all like freaking out.
People would be so upset though if Cream came before Amy or Ruse.
Not all people. I'd rather have Cream.
Not all people, but some people would be.
Yeah,
I can definitely see. Shadow has a gun. He has a gun.
That's the coolest thing.
I watched it in the car and you heard
like,
me.
Woo!
I screamed.
I mean, it was cool. I think that right there takes it to another level of here's what we're going to do. We're going to play this out and then pause, and then we're going to do like a Shadow TV series where it's going to get a little bit darker, like more PG-13-ish with it, where the movie's going to stay PG, so maybe he doesn't
I'm surprised they allow.
gun.
I'm not surprised they allowed a gun in a PG-13 movie.
Well, you can have
No,
guns.
because Gun has guns in the trailer as well, and they were ready to shoot someone.
Yes, I mean, I think you can have them in there. I just didn't think that they would bring that up with Shadow, because I mean, playing Shadow's game, you can shoot anybody.
You shoot everyone.
Playing that game, I probably shouldn't say this, but I killed many people that got in my way.
Yeah, you killed everyone.
And
well,
bad
because GUN shot you first, and then you were like, "What? No, I'm not taking this." And you shot all of them, and then you shot the we.
I tried shooting Sonic, but it wouldn't let me.
But we must be on the neutral path because you saw all the gun agents plus all the bad guys. Yeah, you must just be on the straight neutral path. We must not be leaning good or evil. We're just right in the middle.
Shooting people without any like thoughts. There was no prejudice or bias. You got my way, I shot you. But I think that's cool. I don't know how much he'll use a gun
I
or
think
if he'll
people were
use
saying it
it
was
just
electric, maybe
against Sonic.
like a
Yeah,
laser gun,
it didn't look. Yeah, like you looked
like
like
a
it almost had
laser
like a
gun
charge to
almost.
it.
Yeah,
But
but
we'll
still cool.
see.
It's still cool. It's
It's
still
still a cool
awesome.
gun. Bike is rocking.
Oh my gosh, it's so cool. It's so crazy. Yeah. Well, now we just need music from Shadow the Hedgehog. Like 2000, was it 2005 or whatever? Now we need all of that. We need all that music now.
Yeah, we just need
I saw someone
All
make
Hail
like
Shadow just
a yes.
blaring as he's just got the gun. And
What
he's
if
just
that like plays on like a car radio or something?
shooting people.
That'd be cool.
Like if he's
Like
just
what if
riding
he
his bike.
wait? What if he
and he's
wired
just
all?
like,
Wait.
Shoo, 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 and just
What if
shooting people.
what if like Shadow wired all of the cars and buildings to at a certain time of day just play All Hail Shadow at top volume across the world?
Oh yeah, that'd be pretty cool. Or maybe he shoots up the Olive Garden when they're all getting dinner.
Oh,
and then they have to stop eating.
wait, no, but Shadow loves Olive Garden. I thought that's a joke.
I'm not sure
I
if
don't
he
know.
does.
He probably doesn't. But
Maybe. I mean, I don't
what
know
if
who
that's what
wouldn't.
brings him to the good
Free
side?
breadsticks.
Wait, what if that's what brings him to the good side?
Maybe.
Olive Garden.
Just all the breadsticks.
Okay. Well,
but I thought that cafe they went to in the
oh my
beginning,
gosh,
the Chow Garden, that was pretty cool. I just hope when that missile goes through, that Omotra bites to dust.
Oh my,
I mean, that's it.
Omotra wasn't even there.
Well, you don't know that. He could have been bad. Could have been.
What if Omotra's a secret character? They're hiding from us. It's Omotra.
No, no.
Okay, we already talked about this a lot.
So
this next point. Will Shadow be brought to good somehow? If so, how? I feel like we've talked about this whole video.
I mean, I don't know. Yeah, I don't want to rehash
Maria,
everything.
Tails.
I think somehow he's gonna get turned to the good side.
I do too.
Unless again, that's gonna be the plot for movie 4. Like, unless they get transported somewhere in the world to save, and then he doesn't find out to be in the Sonic movie 4, and then change his path. But otherwise. We'll wait to see, but something's gonna happen.
Someone was saying it'd be cool if Sonic turned him to the good side, because Sonic's so like happy and nice in this movie, and not very egotistical like he is in some of the other.
Yeah, he's definitely got a little different personality.
He's nice. I really like movie Sonic. I think he's sweet.
I don't know if I see that. Maybe you just never know.
I even made like a meme. Maria reminds me of Tails, and obviously I don't think Sega sees that, but
that's a tough sell.
Yeah, but that would be cool if it was Tails.
But I mean,
I brought that up last time, I think.
Yeah.
That Tails would be a cool character, probably because he's my favorite. But imagine if Knuckles would even be really cool if it was Knuckles too. Because all of them have been through something.
Yeah.
None of them have parents. You know, like all.
I
Sonic watched Longclaw
die. Yeah, but I feel like it's gonna be something outside of that crew, because like obviously from what we see from the trailer, Shadow wants them all dead.
Yes.
And I don't think that's gonna change. I feel like it's gonna have to be something pretty what's the right word? Pretty special or intense to get Shadow to change his mind. I don't think it's just gonna be like Sonic being like, "Hey, dude, you've been manipulated," because I don't think he's gonna.
No, I don't think he.
But you never know. You never know. It could end up that way.
I think Sonic might throw that in there, like throughout the movie, like, "Dude, you're just being manipulated," and Shadow would not believe him. You know,
no,
maybe not until the end.
Unless there's some type of facts that come out. I mean, from what we've seen so far, Shadow is 100%
with Eggman
and destroying everything and going.
I wouldn't say
evil,
take something
though. Cataclysmic to change who he is.
Yeah,
and that's gonna be tough.
Yeah, Sonic movie 4. Will it be more? Now, I wrote down 2 games, but obviously it could be something completely different. But the 2 ones that I've seen the most, and the 2 ones that I think would be most likely, Sonic Heroes or Sonic CD. Sonic Heroes is a game, and I know you know it, where you have Team Dark, Team Chaotix, Team Sonic, and Team Rose.
I think there's too many characters.
Yeah, I think there's too many characters, so they could throw a lot of that away, and pretty much they fight Metal Sonic. Same thing with Sonic CD. I brought in Amy and Metal Sonic, and you fight them. Maybe they do Sonic CD and then Sonic Heroes, or maybe, and if they do Sonic Heroes, they could. I know people are gonna get upset, but they could remove Team Chaotix. It could just be Team Dark, Team Sonic, and Team Rose if they really had to do a Sonic Heroes movie without adding in too many characters.
I think Sonic Heroes is only a stretch because you'd have so many new characters coming in a totally different plot. I think
what if they did get transported though?
I think anything it's gonna be either Sonic Adventure 2 and
well, that's what this is.
This is
This is Sonic Adventure 2.
Okay, so then I thought this was like Sonic Adventure 1 and 2 mixed in.
I guess it could be both, but Sonic Adventure 2 is Shadow's first appearance.
Yeah, so I think
it's also Ruse's first appearance.
So I feel like okay, so with that being said, I think then it's gonna. I don't know what to jump into then. It's gonna be crazy because
I mean they kind of made an Easter egg.
Too much. I mean,
I can second that. I know people really like the idea because Eggman wasn't a big part of Sonic Heroes, and it was Metal Sonic who was the main villain. So then if Jim Carrey was retired, he wouldn't have a role in it. It would just be Metal Sonic, and I think that makes sense. But I don't know.
Unless they do something crazy and they go completely like animated after this.
Oh, that'd be weird.
It would be weird, but think about it. If they got transported back to like Mobius or something like that, and then hold on, and then all of a sudden you don't have any humans there.
Yeah.
Besides Robotnik, Eggman, who got transported with him. But I mean, if Jim Carrey wants to stay retired, he has to do voiceover work. Do that from home. Yeah. He doesn't actually have to go in and act it.
Or another thing, if they did get transported back, I think it could be possible to do Sonic Heroes because then it wouldn't be weird to add in all these new characters because they got transported back to Mobius or Green Hill or whatever you want to call it.
That's true. I just, for some reason, I feel like they're going to stick with the formula they've had that's made them successful.
Yeah.
So I feel like it's going to be like Sonic Adventure 2 Part 2 type thing, maybe mixed in with something else. I mean, who knows? With the way they have, way it's so interacted, maybe they throw in Sonic 06.
Yeah, no,
you know what I mean? And move it that way.
I know people want Silver.
But then you'd have Silver coming in and stuff
people
like
really want Silver, so.
No, they don't. But,
no, they don't.
But,
okay.
You know,
what do I tell them? They claim they want him.
Or maybe they go to Sonic Boom Universe and we get Sticks.
We get Sticks in. Mommy would be happy.
And Sticks is better than
I like Sticks. I love Sticks.
Anybody else.
Are the movies American? Are they made here? Yeah. They're American movies, right? They're not from Japan.
I think they're like.
Are they made by Sega in the US or Sega in Japan?
I think they're made by Paramount with Team Sonic. So I think it's a mix and blend of the two cultures.
Because Sonic Boom was made in America. Yeah. And I think that's why it's not big in Japan. Just like Daisy from Mario was made in not by
Nintendo, yeah,
right.
Kind of broad. Yeah, I mean, I don't know. I'm just throwing that out there because it's just like, speculating where Sonic 4 is going to go. I got to see where Sonic 3 ends.
Yeah, we'll come back for another video after that.
Yeah.
All right. I'm sure there's something that we missed. Let us know if you found something else or if you have something to add in one of our points in the comments below. We'll see you next time. Bye, guys.
Peace.